everyone, so today I've got a tale to tell, and it's basically a tale of how my ultra sensitive temperamental skin learned to love a strong niacinamide serum, and we're talking about like 20% niacinamide, okay? So niacinamide is an ingredient I've always had a problem with. It was launched as kind of like the savior ingredient, and we hear so many great things about it. It reduces redness, it helps sensitivity, it is a great alternative for retinol when you're pregnant, it's an anti-aging ingredient, it brightens, it helps minimize pores, it can control acne, like it literally does it all. So naturally, our first inclination is to go out and buy like the strongest concentration of niacinamide. We apply it on our faces, and what happens? We get the niacinamide flush. And for those who aren't in the know, the niacinamide flush is basically when you apply a niacinamide serum on your skin and then you get this redness and heat or sensitivity or irritation later, and you're like, okay, this ingredient doesn't suit my skin. That's not necessarily true. I mean, I think niacinamide is an active ingredient like vitamin C, like retinol, like acids. And even if it is touted as a great ingredient for sensitive skin, it does take time for skin to get used to it. And just because you have experienced a niacinamide flush in the past doesn't mean that you are precluded from ever using it in strong amounts in the future and enjoying a lot of its other benefits. So the basic premise of niacinamide is that it's vitamin B3, it's an antioxidant, so it prevents skin from free radical damage from basically the effects of oxidization, which means dirtier pores, pollution, and all kinds of stuff. It's an ingredient that also brightens the skin because it does suppress elements that can cause discoloration. It can also minimize the appearance of pores, and it can also control sebum and therefore control acne. It's got anti-inflammatory properties, meaning that it can reduce irritation and redness. So for niacinamide to be effective, generally it only needs to be about 2%. And even for those who are sensitive to niacinamide, having niacinamide in a serum with a concentration of 2% is enough for treating things like sensitivity. So Beauty of Josian's Glow Serum is a great example. It's basically a propolis serum. It's got 2% niacinamide, and it is great for ultra sensitive skin. And what it'll help do is it'll restore a little bit of hydration, it'll help protect your skin, and it'll help treat sensitivity without causing, any issues. Now, we've also got Axis Wise Glow Serum at 5%. 5% unfortunately can cause niacinamide flush in a lot of people, and it did on me. So Axis Wise Glow Serum, hugely popular, went viral, is touted as like a savior for acne and acne scars, can brighten the skin. It's got 5% niacinamide in it, as well as sea buckthorn, which also has natural amounts of vitamin C. I used it on my skin flushed red, and I was like, damn it, because I really wanted to love this serum. Now, what I did was I blended the serum with a little bit of Tiam's Vita B5 toner, and B5 is, of course, panthenol. Panthenol is a very soothing ingredient, and it is great to merge with an active ingredient to get your skin used to it. So what I did was I applied layers of Tiam's Vita B5 toner. I dotted a little bit of the Glow Serum from Axis Y on top with its 5% niacinamide concentration, and I only dotted it in areas where I'm prone to acne, so forehead, chin, a little bit on the nose, and used it once a week. So basically, whenever my skin flushed, I would give it like 6 days to recover, give it lots of ceramides and hydration in the meanwhile, and then I would try again. So I was doing this for about a month, and my skin was actually getting used to it, so I wasn't getting the immediate niacinamide flush. Then I got a 20% niacinamide serum from ISNTREE, which is one of its newer products, and oh my god, I was dying to try it. So I thought, okay, my skin's really not going to take to this well, but it's 20% niacinamide, it's going to be so great for brightening. And while 2% is good for sensitivity, 5% generally is enough to help acne and lightening acne scars. 20% is great for brightening the skin quite visibly. So I really wanted to try it. I tried it, and of course my skin got sensitive. So I stopped everything, and here's what I did. Once again, got the Tiam Vita B5 toner out, put the toner on, applied the niacinamide 20% serum on top, and then put another 2 layers of toner on top. And what this does is it helps dilute the serum bit with a really important soothing ingredient, which is panthenol. Then after that, I applied Purito's B5 Panthenol Barrier Cream, and then on top of that, SVR's Topulase Intensive Balm, which is great for locking in moisture, locking in ingredients, and also soothing the skin as well. So it has plenty of ceramides in it. What I did was I did this every 3rd night, really diluting the 20% niacinamide serum with lots of panthenol and ceramides, and for the first time in my life, I actually didn't get niacinamide flush. In my 3rd week, I started to incorporate just using the toner, using the serum, but no additional toner on top. My skin did flush once, went back to the toner on top, but then removed it again a little bit later. And now I can actually apply just 1 layer of toner and then put the serum completely over my face. I'm not getting any flushing, but what I have noticed is that my skin is a lot brighter than before. The skin tone is a lot more even, and these are results that I could never have dreamed of achieving from niacinamide. It's usually something that I would associate with using glycolic acid or vitamin C, neither of which my skin like very well either. But if you're looking to get used to a strong niacinamide serum, I think the first thing you can do is to build it up. So start with a 2% concentration, go up to 5%, go up to 10%, probably don't jump to 20 like I did, and blend it with lots of panthenol, ceramides, and any kind of emollient that's going to help moisturize your skin, because it can have a drying effect. So great products are Tiam's Vita B5 toner, layering it before and after a serum, the SVR Topulase Intensive Balm that is chock full of ceramides. It is great, it's fragrance free. Purito's B5 Panthenol Barrier Cream. There is also a great panthenol range from Sun by Me. They've got beta panthenol serum, moisturizer and toner, as well as a cleanser, and that'll work great with trying to incorporate a high percentage niacinamide serum. The results are worth it. I felt like my skin is looking a lot better. My skin also feels a lot more resilient, so I'm guessing the niacinamide has been treating the sensitivity at the same time. And the other thing is that it is a great antioxidant to wear during the day and to protect your skin from environmental pollutants and other factors, like free radical damage. So you can also use this strategy to help incorporate retinol into your skincare if you've been struggling with retinol, or even vitamin C or any other skincare ingredient that's been a little bit too harsh. So before you throw away that high strength retinol or niacinamide serum, give it a go, blend it with panthenol toner before and afterwards, try a panthenol serum or a panthenol gel cream, and then apply lots of ceramides on top and see how you go.